people are really gonna watch this.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she wants us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
I'm not ready. Are they ready?
Nigga.
It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio. And I'm with...
Your girl so fab. Hey, y'all.
Bing, bling, 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 bing, bing.
Do you know, even though they're getting rid of the tick of the talks, that reel did really well. We got 136 likes so far from it.
From...
The Elton John.
Yeah, but still don't talk about... The numbers ain't the same as for when you was clowning me.
No, we got way more likes on that than we did on the Hyde.
Did we? Maybe it's because you used the
TikTok.
Elton. Maybe it's because you used the Elton John thing. Because sometimes the music, it helps. Because at first I was like, "What is that in the back?" Oh, I like what you did there. I seen it. We were a little off though. We were moving faster.
I kept trying.
We were moving faster than the music.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we were faster. Our beat is faster than what it is on the actual song. And Benny and the Jets is a very good song, by the way.
Right.
Anybody who does not like Benny and the Jets, that is a you thing. So,
hey y'all.
Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, Wild Out Wednesday, and we are back. How was your day today?
It was good.
Okay.
It was good. And it's always good to end things with our people. So,
yes.
you know.
So, guys, if you are in the chat right now, do us a favor and just put a feel good. Because I feel good. Feel good?
Feel great.
Oh, you did it. We're all we got.
We're all we need.
There we go.
Yeah.
2 and a Ric Flair, please.
Woo!
You got it. There we go. Took my time. Figured we'd slow that thing down. Nobody's responding. I said put a feel good in the chat.
In the chat.
I said put a feel good in the chat. Feel good in the chat. Put in the chat. Feel good.
In the chat.
In the chat. Hey, hit me 2 times. Bing, bing. In the chat. Ow. Feel good in the... What happened there?
I don't know.
How did I go to James Brown that quick? Feel good in the chat.
We got Jasmine who said, I love the all black. Okay, feeling good.
Yeah, there we go.
And then Kayla says she's feeling good with a T. Hey now.
That's not the chance.
Sorry.
Guys, it's feel good, feel great.
Oh,
Feel good. When I say feel good, everybody should be typing feel great.
feel great. But I don't think, were they here when we did that whole thing?
Guys, this is how we're going to get our merch thing going. Shirts will say feel good, feel great. So when I say feel good, you say
Feel great.
there we go. And then on TDS, the shirt will say feel good, feel great. That's how we get our merch going. Guys, we need money. We have not recovered from this sign.
Or the speaker.
We just sent back speakers today. It cost us a lot of money.
We're trying though.
But we're coming with the shirts soon. Feel good, feel great shirts.
I like that. Nobody
TBS.
has that?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Positive.
All right. All right.
And even if they did, so what? Not enough people know us yet to be able to make that change. You know what I'm saying? So feel good, feel great.
Yeah.
We're all we got, we all we need.
Hey.
All right. So Corny Polders is calling me. Hopefully I'm not fired. Getting fired on air. Like, what do you mean? Oh, I just said I don't have no money. Sorry. No, I put my days in. Anyway, so let's talk. Today, how was today for me? Besides those expensive ass speakers sending back, that was crazy. But they had to go back. So one thing that we can all talk about, know that as entrepreneurs, you take wins, you take losses. Today was a financial loss for the Sibs. But that's okay, because we're going to bounce back. Here's how we do it. If you know anybody that has a business, please let us know, because we would love to show and expose their business by doing live remotes for them during our show. And also,
there you go. You got your answer. It's about the road closures affecting the bus routes and not fired today.
Appreciate you, Miss Purvis. Thank you.
Oh, this is his wife?
Yes.
Hi, Miss Purvis. How you doing?
Thank
Hi.
you. I'm glad y'all be on it because okay. So yeah, but anybody who has a business, owns a business, I don't care who you are, black, white, whatever, we don't care. If you have a business, this platform is for you. We want to make sure that we are able to expose your business to the masses. So we can do liners. There's a lot of different things that we can do. Just hit us up, send a DM, and we'll make a package up for you. Don't worry about it. We understand how everybody financial situations be situation, and you know what I mean. And
we can also do live liners like this one. So I know you saw the Benny and the Jets meme. I know you've seen the reel. I know you see the glasses. But if you would like to wear stylish glasses at an affordable price, you too can go on Zillow and get glasses, prescription glasses at Zillow.com. That's ZEELOOL. Use SoFabKim as a promo code and get 15% off your order of $50. You too can have a liner just like that.
Or Vita, the Vita vitamins.
Yes. Vita Chic.
Vita Chic.
Yes.
So any of her product lines for skincare, vitamins, any of that good stuff, you can go ahead and use code Kim15 to get 15% off. So for your skincare needs, vitamins, what was the specific?
If you suffer from PCOS, these vitamins really help and kind of offset some of the symptoms that you experience with PCOS. It's specifically created for women who are suffering that.
And then our last one is our healing consultant. Please, right now, she's running a special on her CBD gummies. So if you are having problems sleeping, by all means, check out her Delta 8. They do help. You don't need a whole. You can take a half. And if you want to have some questions with her in reference to how CBD works, because you're not looking for a high, we're not getting you high, and you're not going to take something that's going to cause you to fail a drug test. But if it is something that you are interested in or just want to get some more information, please don't hesitate to go to thehealingconsultant.com. You can go there for all your CBD needs. And if you want a special consultation, tap in with us and also tap into her show, which she does have here. The schedule will come out for April. We'll probably set that up sometime next week so that you guys will know specifically when you can talk to her about your CBD needs. So once again, all these are businesses that are attached to TDS Radio, and they live out there in the YouTube world forever because we don't take it down. So once the commercial's up, it's up. So like I said, we can do a lot of things. We can also give you some visuals as well. But
we have a new viewer.
We have a new viewer?
Anthony G.
Y'all know I can't
Turner.
see these comments.
Hello, Anthony.
He said, let's see what you got. Oh, nigga.
Well, we don't know if he's a nigga.
You don't see that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you came to the right show, my nigga. Watch this.
Oh.
Keep it. What? He left?
No, I don't know.
Oh. I'm like,
that
what?
Been hilarious.
Like, he left already.
Well, Anthony, we aren't as unhinged as you are. As you were saying right now, we do have entertainment news coming up in just a moment.
Oh, but we're talking about Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, yes.
So you know I got some words about him.
We are talking about Diddy. We're talking about Shannon Sharp. We're talking about Quiet on the Set.
And we have a messy letter.
Yes, we have a messy letter. Should I confess to my husband about Aura Child? So, yeah, it's pretty messy. Yeah.
We're going to go to birthdays on that one. So, today,
somebody named Nicole said, hey, coach.
Uh-oh, hold on. Oh,
Get
shit. What's going on? I hit the wrong button. See?
Yeah, Nicole Shepard.
Oh, what's up? How you doing? CJ, her son, played for me. And then so here we go. Today I have birthdays. Not a lot of them, so we'll run through this pretty quick. Do you have any birthdays?
Yes. A good friend of mine. I worked with her when I worked at SBM, which was ridiculous, but she was amazing, cool spirit. She actually does artwork. So if you're ever interested, her name is Michelle Clark. Really, really dope woman, and such a good spirit, just like a warm hug. So happy birthday to you, Michelle.
All right, and so here we go. I got our cousin Jay, also known as Joe Jones, 39, LaShawn's brother. Then you got Tyler, who is celebrating today, doesn't give the age, and Kiana celebrating her 44th and a good friend of the family and somebody who she's been on my podcast before because I helped with her son, Miss Inga. Miss Inga is celebrating her 51st birthday. So happy birthday to you, Miss Inga. Yay. And for those who may have a birthday, please drop it into the here we go. We got one. Here we go. What's your nephew's name? Tabari. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Tabari.
Happy birthday.
So for all those who have a happy birthday, you can drop it in and we'll give a shout out just like we did just now. And so put in the DM comments. And for that, we have the birthday song coming right up as usual. Ready and bang.
Y'all ready? Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Well, it looks good. It looks good. It looks fine. It looks fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you.
And as the saying says, continue to live life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating. From the Sibs. Happy birthday. And so we're gonna just jump straight into it because we are rolling today. Mm-hmm. And we have entertainment news with SoFab Kim. Bye. And in the comment section, found out there was a fight at school today, and I was not there. Reporting on news for Corneth Holder High School is Coach Ken Blocker. Yay for my discernment. Because I would have had to deal with that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
we're not dealing with that.
And thanks for those new people for dropping in. Boom. So who we got first?
Yes. So, of course, we are going to talk about the story that is a continual saga here. Diddy. We talked about it yesterday. Diddy. Yes. Talking about it today because more and more people are kind of like telling their stories. They're digging up old interviews. There was recently an interview that they dug up where Usher was speaking with Howard Stern back in back in 2016, where he said at 13 I saw some things that I probably should not have seen.
Who, Usher?
Yeah.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
No, Usher, don't do it.
Well, all he said was I saw some things that I probably should not have seen at 13.
Usher, you just incriminated yourself. You were going to get subpoenaed, nigga.
Yeah.
You're going to court.
Well, it was in 2016, so I mean,
but they still gonna say what? Damn it! Shut up.
What? That was in 2016. He didn't know that. Fast forward, in 2024, he would be having.
Oh, the interview was in 2016.
Yeah, it was in 2016. Yeah, but people are digging things up now.
Oh, Usher.
Yes. So that's out there, and then now Carisha, City Girl, the one counterpoint. Yeah, she got caught. In the new document that has been released, that she's been accused of transporting drugs for Diddy, something called pink cocaine. One of the members of his team that usually supplies him with the cocaine forgot. And she was called to get on the private jet and bring him his stash of drugs. So now she's being called out. And this isn't looking too good for the people around Diddy.
You better watch out, Jay-Z. Thanks for the duffel bags and the girls that, in that song. I won't say it because I'm a Jigga fan, but there are some lyrics that are questionable.
Yeah,
and they are coming for you. There's a picture of Kanye, Diddy, and Jay-Z standing next to each other, and they have an X on Kanye, they have an X on Diddy.
Ooh,
Jigga, next. You're next. You better tell your woman to chill out with all these country music songs and be like, you know what?
Ain't got nothing to do. My country music ain't got shit to
everything
do
to do with it. All right, let's.
But there is a video. I don't know
we
where.
Don't got it.
Yeah, find it.
It's
on the desktop. Yeah,
we got it.
Yes, because Torre actually decided to speak out right there with the green.
I thought I uploaded that.
It doesn't look like it.
That one, ain't it this? Them?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I was personally disturbed many years ago. Okay. I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah.
And this might have been 10, 12 years ago that I called him and say, hey, I have a family member who I want you to hire them as an intern.
Yeah.
And I have never talked about this publicly. And he said yes. And they were flying around, one of the interns, Atlanta, Miami, whatever, on the jet, in the house, whatever. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my family member, like, well, what happened? And they wouldn't say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did it end? He wouldn't say. And years later, they finally came out, and this a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over. And they said, absolutely not. He said, absolutely not. And the internship ended. But from there, I was like, oh, like this is how it goes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hold on. You turncoats.
Yeah, because I mean, Torre is pretty influential in the game.
You turncoats.
And for him to speak out and say something, I'm just saying, it's very rare for him to kind of come out and say something that, you know, is made up. But the one person who isn't turning and isn't jumping ship is Tyrese. Because everyone wants Tyrese on their team. Yeah, everyone wants Tyrese on you know, your team. He was cheering for R. Kelly and, you know, for Bill Cosby, and now he's cheering
He's
for
the
Diddy.
person where you're like, no, don't do it. Don't, Tyrese, you shut your bald milk dud head up.
And he had this to say. I'm only going to read some. I'm not going to read the whole thing because he had a whole entire, you know, soliloquy here that we're not even interested to see. But he said on his social media, what I can't do and what I won't do is downplay the laughter, the fun, the energy, the inspiration, the award shows, the studio sessions, the most legendary parties and events I've ever attended in my life. And I also can't act as if my high school backyard parties throughout South Central LA wasn't the craziest parties ever because of the bad boy on a slew of hit records is what he meant to say. I don't condone nor do I support abuse, bullying, sexual assault, or anything that is currently being alleged. But what I can't do is turn the blinds on how much this means to me and all of what he has done for our community of music and culture. And then he goes on to say, do you want me to keep going?
Nah.
Okay.
That's it. That's enough. I need everybody, for or against, to shut up. This is the problem with our culture. Everybody wants to now take sides and everything. Did you see how everybody treated the Snyder dude? I'm sorry everybody had to go through that. Everybody shut up.
We'll talk about that coming up.
Here's what we do. I ride with Diddy. Oh, you do, sir? Well, here's your subpoena. I did see some things. Oh, well, here's your subpoena. Yeah. Oh, because I used to run drugs. Oh, and here's your subpoena. If I'm Diddy, shut the fuck up.
Well, you can't blame Usher. That happened in 2016. Someone dug up that old footage.
So, like, everybody just chill and let me figure this out. I know I'm going to jail, but how long is the thing? I'm going. But how long? And the more people talk, the longer I go. Shut up.
No.
I'm not supporting Diddy. Once again, as I've said before, whatever he has done, I think he should have to serve the maximum sentence of whatever it is that he's done, because you've done it for years. But I'm also going to say you're not the only person who should be in trouble. Because there are people around you who know what you have done.
Yes.
So because they know what you have done, these people should serve some responsibility in the fact that you did these things.
And possibly, you know,
you were accessories. You were accessories. You know what I'm saying? Which that's where I mean, like people like Jamie Foxx, who talks about Diddy parties all the time on interviews. He was the one who talked about, you know, the craziness on Jimmy Fallon of a Diddy party. Like, all y'all was involved in these parties. And even Luke, Mr. Uncle Luke, Mr. Don't Stop, Get It, Pop It, Doo-Doo Brown said himself, I never stayed late at a Diddy party.
Oh, yeah, he said that. Yeah, he definitely said
that. He said, I never stayed late. I always left at a certain time after. So why, my brother? But also, shut up, my brother. Like, shut up. Shut up.
And sometimes I think people are saying things just to make sure that they can clear, like, I had nothing to do with it. But, you know.
You mean like Joey Crack, a.k.a. Fat Joe, talking about, That crack didn't mean that. That was talking about my ass crack. That was the wildest shit in the world now, because everybody getting indicted based on their, names and rap music. Yeah, no, they ain't call me Joey Crack because I sold crack. They call me crack because of the crack of my ass.
Yeah, we're just gonna let him.
Joey Crack.
Just shut up.
Just wait till your turn comes up.
I mean, or possibly be like Mace, because Mace really didn't say anything. He was just
but they gonna get him though. That whole situation's about to go down. And then the problem that I have with this also is we aren't going to act like there's a lot of people whose lives were either incarcerated by Diddy and Bad Boy Team or dead. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of things here with Diddy. Whatever he has done, hopefully he gets punished for whatever he has done. And then the things that he has not done, he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I do also, in this country that we live in, innocent until proven guilty. So when we start pointing them guns like, you did it, we do live in a country that's innocent until proven guilty. But some of us know that you did what you did. Now we'll let them figure it out. Y'all ain't got to be like, and he did this.
All of these stories are coming out. Just saying.
And y'all was having good times at them damn parties.
Oh, I'm sure they were.
That's the bad part. Y'all was enjoying the hell out of yourselves.
But y'all seen some things that you probably should not have seen.
And then you went back, because the thing is, he wasn't partying by himself.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Now that's the part I want to know. Who was at these parties and what was going on? Now let's do a documentary on that. I was going to say
that's going to come out if they release the list of clients and people associated with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm pretty sure they're going to release the list of people who were allegedly at these Diddy parties and may or may not have seen some things.
Well, that's on him. And at the end of the day, guess what? I got to go to work. So Diddy, that's rich people problems. Because ain't nobody coming to my cookouts talking about, what happened after they got done. Because my ankles be swollen. I be ready to go to sleep.
Moving on.
Next story.
So while we're talking about this whole thing of just exposing and sexual offenders and all of that, of course we are still talking about Quiet on the Set. When I tell you that this documentary isn't going anywhere anytime soon, because more and more people are speaking out, more and more people are talking about their experiences with Nickelodeon, with Dan Schneider and Brian Peck, and just the toxic work environment that they had to endure as children and how it affected them, later on in life into their adulthood. Well, Kenan, who recently has a memoir, he decided to sit down with Tamron Hall, and she asked him about it because she's like, you weren't featured in the documentary. You haven't said anything, so what are your thoughts? And this is what he had to say.
Yeah, I mean,
I know
tough.
This is hard.
It's a tough subject, because it's tough for me because I can't really speak on things that I never witnessed. You know what I'm saying? Because all these things happened after I left, basically. And Dan wasn't really on Kenan and Kel like that. I mean, he got it created by credit, but, there was a different showrunner. So our worlds weren't really overly, overlapping like that outside of all that necessarily. And then all that negativity kind of started happening outside of our tenure there, you know what I mean? So I wasn't really aware of a lot of it, but my heart goes out to, anybody that's been victimized or their families, you know what I mean? I think it's a good thing that the doc is out and it's, putting things, on display that need to be, stories that need to be told for this, accountability's sake. But it's definitely tough to watch because I have fond memories of that place, and I have fond memories of, my co-stars and stuff like that. So to hear that they've gone through terrible things like that is it's really tough.
Tamron sponsor us. So
I know, right?
We definitely gave you a commercial.
Facts, right?
Nah.
Thoughts?
He should have just said we was real niggas and we wasn't with that. So I don't understand because we wasn't with that, because it seems like he targeted those people that were weaker. And I feel like he is a bully. When I watched it, I finally watched it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a bully.
Dan Schneider, right?
Yes. Okay. He was a bully. And he found the ones that he can prey on. Mm-hmm. Of all the people that I feel, after the guy from Drake and Josh, I wanted, Amanda was his Aaliyah.
Yes. And actually, Kenan spoke on that because it's in his memoir, and he talked about how there were a lot of bad people around her, you know, and he's like, she's such a talented girl, and she's so sweet, and she was so innocent, but I feel like he knows something, but he doesn't want to say.
Because it's not his place. Right. And that's the one thing that I said. If you're not directly a person who has been hurt, I think Kenan handled the question excellent. I was not affected by it, but I feel sorry for those that were. So to go in and be like, you can tell at the end, because you knew. I'm not gonna say you didn't know what happened. It just didn't affect me.
Right.
And it's messed up that we're looking at Kenan as an adult. This is childhood trauma.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so because of this childhood trauma, you know, and in the times of when this happened, there are people that may be stuck with this for their life and never see justice served to those who wronged them. And that is terrible. And I think that's where I leave it, because that is terrible, because the gentleman who did this and Nickelodeon as a company,
you felt these kids
should undergo the same scrutiny that we give everybody else.
Absolutely.
So I don't feel like watching throwbacks or having the old Nickelodeon show channel is no different than somebody playing R. Kelly music on an R&B station.
Did those the snippets of what Dan Schneider was in charge of when they were showing like some of the skits, did they make you uncomfortable?
The ones with Ariana Grande, absolutely.
I thought so. Yes.
And I don't even remember that. I was like the dude from Double Dare, like, this aired? And if it really did air, we missed. There was a lot of people missing the boat on this Dan Schneider guy. And I don't feel that he should be rated just like Diddy. We should be in a complete outrage.
Like what Gabriel said, the same Bill Cosby treatment. I agree.
Where we at?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and take all of the episodes off, wipe it clean.
Yeah.
Anything that Dan Schneider has been.
If it's not a cartoon, take it the hell off of all that. Anything he had, of Nickelodeon, whatever he had his hand on. Because the other thing that I love the cartoon. Ren and Stimpy did the same stuff.
So inappropriate.
Ren and Stimpy should have been an only adult cartoon, to the point where Cartoon Network only put it on Adult Swim. But that was played Saturday morning. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so we need to evaluate this Nickelodeon scene, and I don't think people should let it alone, because there is a Nickelodeon channel that only shows all the old stuff.
Yes.
So imagine being victimized and then having to see it played out on TV
over
again.
And over and over and over again.
And so I do believe that it should definitely be a situation as Bill Cosby.
Yes.
And we need to start holding these people account, stripping these things down, taking this stuff away, and until we find out what really happened.
Yes. Dan Schneider and Brian Peck's reputation and their entire gang of work should be ruined, just like Bill Cosby's was.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I said the other day, the entire network need to go down. They did. And that I said it before and I said it again. That's the one thing that I do agree with that Dan Schneider said. My material had to go through so many hands and so many approvals. So, you know, I can't be the only one to be.
Y'all seen it?
There. Yes, you've seen it.
You've seen it.
There's higher execs, you know, there's a whole marketing team, there's a press team, there's so many people who had to say yes to this skit. So when you're seeing Ariana Grande pour water on herself while she's, you know, over the side of the bed and moaning, or she's sitting here playing it with her bra as a slingshot, or, you know, she's squirting stuff
Amanda,
in her face.
Her nickname was something Taint.
Oh, yes. Penelope Taint.
Penelope Taint. And it's like, y'all let that slide.
They all let it slide.
What are we talking about? I think we both need a drink of water, because we both that exchange was like, ooh, slow down. Our excitement about this shit is clearly we're passionate about this.
Because what is going on? Oh yeah, that's right. When she was sucking on her toes, like everything. Yes, it was so inappropriate. Man,
that shit was wild. Like as soon as I cut it on, I'm like, y'all started off with this.
Yes.
And so I thought it was going to go more towards the Drake and Josh guy. But when it started off with Amanda, I'm thinking, well, where's she at?
And then you're sitting in a hot tub with an underage girl. Come on, Dan. Come on. There's certain things where you knew better. You knew better. That would not fly right now.
Yeah. And so hey, on the flip mode side of things, if you guys could do us a quick favor before we go to the next story, if you can go ahead and hit that like button, that would help us a lot. We do a lot of work. Just go ahead and slap on that heart, that good heart, or the thumbs up. We'd greatly appreciate.
So we do have, yes. So Mrs. Purvis said yes. Then I'm like, where are the parents? Yes, because my children would never be part of any of that. I don't care. Their parents failed them too. They most certainly
and they did because they trusted the one dude who was the only guy who was accused of a long term of child pornography and all that stuff, who was the assistant. And what he would do, they said, was kind of, massage the parents like they're okay, they're good, turn them over to me. So they literally were turning their kids over to one of the guys who were a known predator.
Yes. But it's a desperation for stardom. I want my kid to be a
Nickelodeon,
star.
y'all didn't scrub these people at all.
No.
And this is the kids network.
No.
It's
I
terrible.
mean, Brian Peck got hired again by Disney.
Was that in there?
Yeah.
I must have fell asleep.
That was at the end. But yeah, he ended up getting employed again. And they said allegedly, we asked him about it and he said the matter has been resolved. What do you mean?
But you're a registered sex offender.
You're a registered sex offender and you've been convicted of literally abusing a minor. It was insane. These shows nowadays aren't anything like we watched growing up. It's all corruption now. Wait, what about Disney next? Yeah. The Simpsons was okay in the beginning, then it went left. I also think The Simpsons is trying to compete with Family Guy and Bob's Burgers and all that other stuff. So I think their level of inappropriateness is just competition.
And then it's a cartoon.
And Simpsons also for adults.
It's a cartoon. When you're doing this with kids, that's that's why I said Ren and Stimpy was terrible. Like there are clearly sexual connotation to Ren and Stimpy stuff. But Nickelodeon, y'all were doing this with kids. Then I didn't think about when they were saying these are cum shots and stuff.
Yes.
And I'm like, you're right. Then the boy was like, yeah, basically it does look like, a penis and testicles on my costume. And I'm like, it does. And then now you shoot whatever, you act like you're shooting something. And then that was terrible.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a nose and it was snot, but it was white and it was coming from a costume that looked like a bunch of dicks.
Yeah. So, needless to say, I hope Dan Snyder gets. Hey, and thank y'all for responding so quickly. If you can, so for those who are coming in, hitting like, share, and all that stuff helps us out. It pushes our stuff through the algorithm, the unknown algorithms, which is crazy.
Let's stop the ignorance by sharing TDS Radio.
Yes,
our voice,
our culture. Because let's call these mother.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Sorry. Next story. What's your next story?
So the next story, you'll love this one. Offset, the rapper, was on Club Shay.
It's about time. Let's do it.
And he had a few choice words for Shay and his attire, and it goes like this.
One of them type pants too.
No, I can't do that.
Yes, you got to, bro. I'm trying to tell you like a player. I'm trying to tell you like a player.
I ain't been letting them change me, man.
It ain't about that, bro. It's just you big.
I know.
You too big for that, bro.
Nah, but see, if I got on big clothes, they might.
Yeah, I got wear big clothes. But I
got on these big cargos. Okay, these fit. But when I'm out doing stuff for my Laportier, bro, I'm gonna be comfortable.
You can be comfortable in.
I wasn't comfortable in that.
Trip.
I ain't uncomfortable in that. I'm comfortable in what I got. Social media.
Are
you on social media like that?
I mean, I'm always watching, but I try not to bite the bait. You feel me? Try not to bite the bait, because as the artist, sometimes we.
See, that's what I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna bite the bait. I'm gonna wear. As a matter of fact, since you mentioned that, I'm gonna get me some tighter clothes.
Yeah.
Now that you told me that right there, see, don't bite the bait. I'm gonna get me some tighter clothes.
You can't bite the bait, because once you bite the bait, and they might be saying the crazy shit, you bite the bait. And when you realize it, like, damn, if I'm so small, soon you bite the bait, that motherfucker everywhere.
Yeah.
So, We have
So
Nicole.
Clearly, I haven't been lying. Where's
who
it
said
at?
that, he was wrong for that outfit, period, with a T. Absolutely. And then we have Jasmine who said, so Ken, we got a rant on Shay.
Yep. Clearly, I ain't the only one that feels that way. Your damn clothes is too tight. And I ain't gonna change. I swear, I ain't gonna do it. I like what I like.
What's the laugh?
I like what I like. You the same dude walking around in the airport with them same tight ass pants on with a foofy dog that looked like Mason. And
what? Are you serious?
Well, he was brown, but he had a little purse dog. Oh, and you walking in there, and then the dude filmed you. You like, what you filming me for? For real, dude? And I'm like, and you had your typical satchel purse with the foofy dog.
And leggings.
And we see it, Shay. And like Offset ain't wrong. Hey, big cuz, you got to stop that. You too big.
Yeah.
Now, nobody said you got to wear jeans and loose fit and stuff. Nobody said that at all. But it ain't got to be that tight. We are borderline women's yoga pants workout with you.
Literally, the outfit I had on yesterday was reminiscent to what he was wearing.
And then you saucy on social media. You take everything personal. Now, you got the young boy telling you like, yeah, man, you got to stay off of that. Don't take the bait. That's what I'm going to do. I ain't going to take the bait. What? Lord have mercy. And we make him popular. But now that I know Shannon is backed by Fox, it all makes sense now.
It makes sense.
They'll let him be just as country as he want to be and let them niggas get up there and just embarrass themselves. I'm so glad Offset didn't embarrass himself and talk about nobody else. The younger guys are doing better than the old head guys as far as, just carrying and catering on these interviews. This was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't going to let them change me. I ain't going to let them change me. No. All of this has changed you.
That's a man talking to another man. I'm gonna need you to not do that.
As a man, if somebody said, "Hey, Block man, your pants is a little tight," I'm like, "Word, my shit ain't right." Nah,
you ain't right.
All right, I'm gonna change that up. I never take if somebody told me right now, like, "Yo, that hat is ass," I'm literally gonna be like, "Word, it don't look right." Nah, okay, I'll take it in consideration. And you might see me with another hat. Because I may like the hat, then I'll say, okay, I like the hat. But you know why we telling you to get out these tight ass pants. You get what I'm saying? You can't be that attached to these tight ass pants that much. You're a grown man. When in the game was this ever hot for us?
Well, Kevin said Shay looked good. No Diddy. I told you no Diddy was a thing. And then Kayla saying Shannon Sharp literally looks like who? A Bobo from Double Dragon outfit and all pull it up. Girl, who? Now you gonna make
it's a
me.
Video game. It's a video game. He's a character that had wear these tight ass. He got these tight pants. And he's muscular. You got to pull it up. Damn, Kayla, you're a gamer. You got to be a gamer to know both.
You better dig into the archives for that shit.
The bottom line is, I can't. Did you see him? Is it digital? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's super big for no reason. So when people try to put you up on game, you can't take it personally. Now, here's the thing: Ocho telling you, Offset telling you, everybody telling you, like, you taking things a little too personal on social media, and like Ocho said, let me just take you shopping one day. That's a nice way of saying
get out of
this bullshit you rocking. Now, if you was getting paid to wear these outfits, I could see, but Nike ain't endorsing you. Under Armour's not endorsing you. Puma's not endorsing you. Champion, I wouldn't even want to be endorsed by Champion right now.
No, what's going on with Champion?
Because Champion ain't hitting. They try to act like it's hitting. But it's just these kids don't know no better. That's like the kids wearing Air Pop 22s. If I came in here with a full Champion suit, you'd be like, man, that's fresh from Walmart.
So we have Kevin who said, if you look good as to a woman, that's all that matters. I don't like my man wearing tights.
Here's the problem.
But wait.
No women like it.
Then we have Gabriel said, nah, them pants is all Diddy.
all day. All Diddy all day.
Nicole said, I don't care how you look at it. He was just wrong for that tight outfit, looking like Uncle Now, y'all are ripping on this man.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, like, if you are a well put together man and you wear tailored things like his suits for ESPN.
Yes.
Can't say nothing about
Love
that.
it.
His
Love
suits for his suits for ESPN are tailored. Tailored and tight are two different things. I'll argue a brother down about, hey man, his pants is too tight. You can tell the difference of a tailored suit and a tight suit. It's completely different. When you pick up them sweatpants, you have a choice of large and extra large. You slid your ass in a large and said, yep, I'm doing this, because they're not tailored. Oh, well, these are capris. I see your calves. The capris are supposed to be at your ankles. Well, I was sitting down. Well, why do they raise up? Because they're too tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's okay. So here's the thing. It's okay if you embrace what comes with it. If that's what you do, then you be like, nah, man, that's what I do. Now he said, oh, that's what I'm comfortable in. Then don't get mad when people say you might be just a little spicy.
Just a bit.
Because men choose not to wear that.
Because even when I see guys wearing like the tight leggings, they wear shorts over them.
I wear the tight leggings, but I got a pair of hoop shorts.
Yes.
And I would never wear those. Even if I was in shape, I don't want my clothes fitting that tight unless I'm working out. Now, if I'm working out, that's different. This nigga still acting like he put on a football uniform. Stop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still on the whole double dragon. Where did that come from?
Because he's big for no reason, too. Like, that's what you heard with Offset. Like, you big, bro. Like, what the? Why are you so big and so tight? You walking around with skin on all the time. Who's the next story?
So, moving on really quickly for those of you.
Do y'all agree with these outfits that he's wearing? I don't. I don't.
Ladies, let us know. Are you liking what Shay's wearing? When he came out with that olive green outfit when he was headed into Total Wine, did you like that outfit? Because
we hear Total Wine, and you see the line all the way down there, and we're gonna go down that way.
Because if you like the outfit,
come on, y'all.
You too can get the same outfit
from Shein in the women's section,
and it's very comfortable.
I bet it. The one thing is, it does look comfortable, right? But we just need it. There's a large and there's an extra large. Shannon, get the extra large, my nigga, and we good. This conversation is off the table. So then now somebody's telling you your stuff is too tight, and you're like, oh, you ain't gonna change me.
For the second time, third time, I don't know how many times. Wait a minute. Kayla said, hell no, she's not going for it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Gabe said Unc hopped out the car like the girls on the freak.
Didn't he? He had his fingers pointing and shit.
I'm not doing this with y'all today.
What the hell was that?
I am not doing this. To be honest, I could care less about what he's wearing. Okay.
Well, and you know what?
Fair enough.
That is a thing. Like, I get that. Like, there's going to be a lot of people who just be like, man, I really don't give a damn. But here we do, because this is a podcast / radio station. So we got to talk about the fact that Offset just told this man, hey man, stop wearing them little ass pants, bro. Stop wearing them little ass pants, because you are. Here's another reason why it matters. I'm gonna tell you why it matters. As men, as black men, we do not get a lot of black men who get in front of that camera and can actually be clean cut, nice, dressed, put their clothes on. It's always something. Like, for example, I don't care what type of suit LeBron James got on. What's the first thing they talk about? His goddamn hairline.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so do I feel like at times our they show, they killing him?
Kayla said, and sat back in them knees with the hip hop. Jay said, I mean, if he want unwanted attention from gay dudes, then go off, Shay.
See, because that's the other thing. You ain't gonna keep sitting in front of me, lean back with your legs open, bruh, with tight ass pants on. Like, wait a minute.
Uncomfortable?
You grooming right now. You trying to see where my eyes go. Like, nigga, why you gotta sit like, because you didn't sit like that with Steve Harvey. When Steve Harvey was there, he sat on the edge of the seat. You didn't sit like that with Cedric the Entertainer, and you didn't sit like that with Cat Williams. But there's certain people that he gets comfortable enough with where he lean back, open his legs, and then you want to sit there with tight-ass pants on. You did it with Godfrey. You did it with Offset. You did it with the comedian that everybody thinks is not funny.
Oh, Lil Rel?
Lil Rel. You did it with him. But with grown-ass men, you don't do that. But with the other ones, you lean back, and you know your balls is showing with them tight-ass pants on. Your pants are too tight. Stop.
Okay.
But the imagery of men right now is always under attack. It's always under attack. You look very, very put together on First Take. But I think that's also because you have to. Like ESPN has a thing where you at least got to wear a sports coat.
Oh, they do?
At least a sports coat.
Okay.
All right. So you can have like a collared shirt or like a V-neck or something like that, but you got to have on a sports shirt, a sports coat. So you got to wear that there. But then whenever we see you, there's no in between. There's no casual. Where you would think Club Shay, you would give us casual. Because at the time you did. Now you're just comfortable with these sweats that are really, really tight. So should we care? Probably not. But is it always in our face? And we're like, yo, we allowed to ask questions when it's always in our face. And it's always in our face. So the question is, why do you wear tight pants?
And when you got out of that car looking the way you did. I'm still
with a purse.
He hopped out the car like the girls on Freak Night.
He did. That was a great analogy.
Y'all are stupid.
Did we get everybody?
No, Mr. Purvis said something. Let me see. We have been the center of cross-dressing for decades.
Right. Like I'm saying, like, you know, like
didn't think of that perspective.
Stick a flag in the ground and say, this is me. Don't teeter the fence. That's all I'm saying. And for us as men, and he claims that he's a heterosexual man, being on TV, you do have a responsibility of how you present yourself, because we all know how Black people are perceived. One Black man defines all Black men. So Shannon Sharp being up there just talking like this, go make a post on Facebook and let other people disagree. And it's going to be like, but we don't see anything wrong. We love Shay. I'm not Shay. I don't wear tight pants. Well, maybe you should. Because I don't, Shay doesn't complain. I don't like calling a grown man Shay. Nobody's ever even questioned the fact that we're calling a grown man. If I walked out and said, call me Biggie.
Or Ken.
Call me Biggie. And Ken. Mr. Purvis, you're on here. We work together. If I told you, call me Ken, how would you walk out my classroom? Like, I'm not calling you that, bro.
I'll call you Block.
Yeah, I'll call you Block, KB. If I asked another man, and I'm not Notorious B.I.G., call me Biggie. My family calls me Big, but I like when you call me Biggie.
These hands. You know what? So, comments. So, wait, go up.
Where we at?
Right there. Okay.
Okay.
So, Kevin said, I think dudes think about this too hard. This man is 50-something looking better than 30-somethings.
Physically.
Okay. Only Black dudes care. I don't know about that, Kevin.
Nah, don't put that. Say what you would say if I told you call me Ken. Call me Ken. And then when you come on the show, this is Club Ken. Y'all be like, this.
First of all, I'm be like, nigga, what the hell? One more. Wait, he hopped out of the car like his name was Shay. Get it, girl. Mr. Purpose said he would say, you okay?
Right. I can hear him like, yo, dog. Because he always say, dog, yo, dog, you good? I'm good. Call me Ken. Biggie.
The shoulders?
Oh,
okay. All right. So now that y'all dragged Shay.
Good job. We gotta come up with honorary sibling name or something. We're consistent on this show. I don't give a damn what you say. Y'all can talk about that if you want to. And here we are grown ass men that dress like grown ass men. You come on this podcast with your pants tight. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, you got on leggings, bro?
In other news.
Exactly what I'm saying. Like, what? Hell no.
In
Like,
other news, on something a little bit lighter, I'd be like, what up, Ken? Who cares? That's you. Okay, look, hey,
man.
That Kevin is allowed to think how he wants to think.
Yeah, he can. And that's great. But then Ken.
Only because you don't want to be called Ken. But if you said, I want to be called Ken, and he said, okay, fine, I will call you Ken, you wouldn't be upset.
But here's where it would be a conflict of interest. If I got mad because people accused me of a lifestyle because of that, and everything around me, from what I wear to my name to my sound, is like, I ain't gay. Well, you got Ken, you got out the car. Okay, well, we'll leave that alone.
Oh, he can't have that. That was my college nickname.
And your pants was a little tight. But what does so what does that mean? But we're calling you Ken, and you had a foofy dog in the.
Well, that's what Jay is saying. She said the issue is because he gets mad at every reference of being gay or something else.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what. Thank you, Jay. Like, that's my problem. Because if you was just like, man, I'm cool, like whatever, y'all the one bugging, then people would drop it. But the moment somebody be like, hey, man, this is. Hey.
And the videos come out because the videos were hilarious. Hilarious.
When he did this, when he got out of that car with a purse, because those are purses. I don't care. Those are purses. And then he had to walk like.
Ain't his knees bad?
I don't want to hear that. Because you asked them to film you. You could have been like, hold on, y'all. Let me get straight before you cut this camera. You are a celebrity. And I get it. You may not understand the magnitude. Just like in that video, Offset said, you don't know people rock with you. Like, you're not in touch. You don't know people rock with you. So there is when you have that level of celebrity, there is a level of responsibility of what you put out. So if you know, like, man, my knees is hurting today, chill, y'all. Like, let me get in here and get sat down and everybody go from there. But no, you got somebody that's like, as soon as you get out the car and you know you got to stretch for a minute, how many of us do look crazy getting out of cars and you don't know how long he was driving or any of that?
Right. Your knees done locked up.
Knees done locked up and you look crazy. You need to stretch.
Like you said, give me a minute.
Yeah, let me get right. Yeah. So they got him as soon as he got out of the car. Okay. Oh, so we hear wine and spirits and the line is over there and it starts all the way back there. Then he waddled around.
Y'all are roasting this poor man. Mr. Purvis said his nuts couldn't breathe. Kevin said, yeah, pretty gay. But if he likes it, I love it. Okay. All right, y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and for anybody who thinks that we're gay bashing, we're not.
No.
I am a person that says live your truth.
Absolutely.
And if you're not gay, but people are calling you gay, then the question is, what is it about you that's giving that vibe off? And be conscious of it. Because don't get mad at people when they're like, but why are you doing that? This is why I do it. And I'll give you an example before we move on. I think every interview with RuPaul is the dopest interview in the world.
He is amazing.
Because that man does not waver from how he feels. He does not waver in how he articulates who he is outside of the character of RuPaul. Like his interviews are dope. He is who he is.
And
nobody
he's known forever.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody's gonna look at RuPaul and be like, what? We understand because you've embraced that. Shay, foofy dog, tight ass pants, opening your legs when you're talking to another man and leaning back on a couch. All these things tell us that there may be some suspect, and then getting mad at everything people say about you on social media. That is not masculine energy. That's all we saying. We just got some questions, and as soon as you put those answers to those questions, we leave you alone.
Gabe is saying, and I'm sorry, Gabe, please tell me what you would like me to refer to you as. I don't want to give you a nickname if that's not your nickname. Gabriel is saying, as a big boy, you will never catch me getting out of car, just not in the cars. What? We can't see.
That's what I'm saying.
Not on video.
Not on video. Like,
can't see you coming out.
No, because I might stretch, and then if I got on a shirt that's fitting, and then my gut hanging in. Now y'all like, nah, why he get out the car sloppy as hell? I just drove 5 hours. Damn.
So Kevin, I'm sorry. Well, Nicole first. Need a ticket for that outfit. Y'all are dragging this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And then Kevin said, when have you ever watched a RuPaul interview, Ken?
So I watched the last one I watched was him and Oprah.
Oh, yes.
And I thought that interview was really, really, really dope because he talked about just how he came into being this character of RuPaul and doing drag. And he didn't waver in his comments, and he was just as confident sitting there, basically like, take it or leave it.
Period.
And he exudes that in his in the show RuPaul's Drag Race. So I like when he feeds it.
Very smart businessman.
I like when he feeds it to them. Either you're going to be this or you're not. Like the ones that are in that lifestyle of being into drag and all that, he takes it serious enough to be like, you can't straddle the fence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're either going to do this or you're not going to do this. That is being of your essence because you can see it in other people like, you ain't really about this life. So don't try to, do this for like fame, money and all that, because I'm about this life, whether the cameras are on or off.
Right.
Same thing with Shay. Whether the cameras are on or off, be Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. Because honestly, if you did come out of the closet, and I'm not going to put it on that man, but if he did come out of the closet, who honestly would care?
Not a soul. And you might end up with a whole nother demographic of an audience that might embrace it because you're coming from a football audience. So most of your fans are going to be football enthusiasts. But if you open up a little bit to something else, you may end up, who knows? But don't get mad at us for being like, yo, your pants is too tight, bro. Because that's how we talk. And then if this is the environment that you created, like a barbershop talk type of thing,
you gonna get
people gonna say it like, yo, man, why your pants too tight? Don't nobody be in the barbershop like, I support this.
Scrimshaw.
You know what? Good for you. Good for you. The first thing you come in the barbershop looking crazy. First, yo, what you got going on? So you're taking conversation that people have amongst each other in the privacy of their man cave, their game room, a barbershop where men do that. And now you're exposing it. And then you're getting mad because this is how we talk amongst us. Deal with it or get bigger pants.
Okay. So we are going to move on. You're going to move on. Yes, Nicole, this man is Uncle Fester to you. We are going to move on. So very quickly, for those of you who are fans of the Power universe, who are fans of Raising Kenan, well, good news. The show has been renewed for another season. So there will be more of your favorite characters of the Raising Kenan series because they will be back. And after the season finale, I'm pretty sure everyone pretty much agreed that there needed to be another season. So good news there. Now, the other thing that social media is not feeling, and when I tell you they're not feeling this this new animated cartoon or series that's set to come out called Good Times. So essentially, Good Times is supposed to be kind of like the descendants of the father. What was his name on Good Times? James.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, the descendants of the father. So the big guy on the couch, that's supposed to be his grandfather, and then this is his wife and his children or whatever.
Damn.
We have a list of celebrities who are involved with it, from Cree Summer, Jay Farrell, JB Smooth, Marseille, Martin, a list of people who are involved in this. And even Seth MacFarlane is an executive producer, as well as a lot of others. And for those of you who don't know, Seth MacFarlane is the guy that created Family Guy and American Dad. But people are not, when I say people are people, they are dragging this. They're like, this looks like modern day minstrel. This isn't funny. Who is this cartoon for? Why is it that we have to have cartoon characters who are still placed in the ghetto?
Buddy. Here we go.
Why do we have to have characters who are still placed in the ghetto? Why does the dad have to be big, black, and angry? Like, when I tell you the comments for this show have not been well received in the least bit, that I fear that this might not even air because no one wants to watch this. Like, literally no one.
This is us not being able to laugh at us. Why does the dad got to be big, black, and angry? Man, I'm a dad. I'm big. I'm black.
And you're angry.
And I tend to be angry. I am in therapy. So, why I got to be in the projects? Well, I mean, there's still black people living in the projects last time I checked. We ain't got no projects no more. This is what I'm saying about people being uber sensitive. Because I like the PJs. Didn't you like the PJs?
I thought the PJs was hilarious.
This is nothing but a cartoon PJs. What? So all we supposed to watch on TV are reality shows of women and men who can't get along and arguing, fuss, and fight. Is that all we supposed to watch?
Oh, Nicole.
What?
She said you're not big, just fluffy with a heart of gold. Oh.
God damn it, I'm Coach Block. Don't be doing that. I'm Coach Block, God damn it.
Oh, that is so cute. Fluffy with a heart of gold. I like you, Nicole. She do.
Ask your son if he thinks I'm fluffy with a heart. He'll be like, man, I can't stand this. Never mind. Anyway.
Now we can't laugh at us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to be able to laugh at us. We take things way too personally.
Well, no, he was saying we can laugh at us, but they can't, meaning racist.
Well, but they laugh at us anyway.
And
you don't think they laughing at Shannon Sharp? You don't think he looks like Barney with glasses? You don't think they laughing at him?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
We had Flavor of Love. Y'all don't think they were laughing at Flavor of Love? You don't think all these reality stars that we got out here on TV?
So
they're not laughing.
I'm going to read some of the comments because, like I said, this was released.
You don't think people are laughing at Ray J?
Ray J's terrible.
Exactly. Soldier Boy.
Also, Norman Lear, his production company, is also behind this. So it's an animated reboot of Norman Lear series, finds the latest generation of the Evans family, cab driver Reggie and his wife, the ever aspirational Beverly, scratching and surviving in one of the latest remaining housing projects in Chicago, along with her teenage artist son, Junior, activist daughter, Gray, and drug-dealing infant son, Dalvin. Wait a minute. It turns out the more things change, the more they stay the same, and keeping your head above water in a system with its knee on your neck and is as challenging as ever. The only thing tougher than life is love, but in this family, there's more than enough to go around. So
the drug dealing baby comes from Dave Chappelle. That was a joke from Dave Chappelle. When he was in the projects and in the hood, he seen a baby standing on the corner. He rolled the window down and said, "Hey, baby, go home." He said, "F you, nigga, I got kids." And he was like, "Oh," and rolled the window up. That was a Dave Chappelle joke.
If we can make that, we don't know if they're making that reference. We don't know that.
If for people to get mad, like, oh, a drug dealing baby, it was a Dave Chappelle joke.
So some of the comments.
Stewie tries to kill his mother, and nobody says a word.
Some of the comments, but then Family Guy's been canceled a multitude of times. It's leaning towards no. This is low-key minstrel. We demand more.
Do we?
Yeah, perpetuating harmful stereotypes and narratives while passing it off as humor, pretending it's a highbrow commentary by inserting songs about blackness and mentioning the struggle, all while contributing to that very struggle. I'm infuriated. This is an art. The culture doesn't need any more of this. Wonder Years was canceled and you give us this. That's true. That's pretty true.
Wonder Years to me was a terrible idea in the first place.
It was a phenomenal show.
It was a good show, but I thought it was a terrible idea. I think it would have been different if it would have been called something different than Wonder Years, because Wonder Years immediately puts you to a white audience with Topanga and all them. I thought it was a bad
Wendy.
Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a bad idea to call. Great show. I enjoyed it, and I love Don Cheadle. So his narrative and all that, I thought it was dope. But I think calling it Wonder Years, I think missed the mark with grabbing that audience, because Wonder Years is a beloved show. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like people who are making these comments, but there's also a world that supports what we just talked about, raising Kenan, and all that power stuff. Like, that is the same stuff that we're turning that type of feel into a cartoon with comedy. I think people need to ease up, like, because the portrayal of Black people, let's not act like everybody out here is looking like Cornel West and having great debates and speaking like this for the sake of all Black people. Let's not act like that's happening. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So we pick and choose when we want to get righteous on something. Now this is where I draw the line. Let me look at your playlist. I bet you the booty hole is pink.
You can draw the
brown.
line. You can draw the line. You can definitely draw the line. And some people said they're disappointed in this, should have changed the name. Why couldn't James' grandchildren be the adults their parents were raised to be? I lost count of the number of Black stereotypes in this trailer. Who thought this was what we needed? I could have swore Thelma's husband got a new contract and moved them out of the hood at the end of the series. So how we back in the projects? Nah, this is PJs.
How are we back?
This is PJs plus Black Jesus plus an extremely ghetto of Boondocks. Why did they think it was a good idea to call this show Good Times? No one could think of a new name at all. So yeah, needless to say, this isn't being well received in the least bit.
And I think we're corny as shit. With
Go
all
watch
that.
the trailer.
I did watch the trailer.
And you found it funny?
Yes.
Really?
Here's the thing. I look at you. First of all, you know that we have a very dark humor, right? This is, if we can sit down and watch Family Guy and laugh at what we see at Family Guy, then we can laugh at what we see at this. I think this is what the Cleveland show should have been.
And that's what I was going to say as well. I think this is like a second attempt at the Cleveland show, because that failed and it wasn't funny. This, I'm wondering if it is going to be funny, because like you said, PJs was cute. It was funny. You know, it had its moment. And this, when I watched the trailer, I'm like,
but PJs had every stereotype. So you had...
It did, but it was still funny.
Right. So I'm saying, like, but you got to give it a second, because they're going to have to figure out how far they can go. You know what I'm saying? Because the people already got their draws in a noose. But if we can give it a second and just be like, come on. PJs was hilarious. Eddie Murphy was one of the writers. But it had the crackhead. It had a super fat Black woman who you can only see her arm when she was, you know... Every ignorant stereotype was in the PJs, and we loved it.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. So I think people need to chill out and really, really reference, or maybe once again, I am also in the belief that people now are just on, let's just piss people off as far as we go, because guess what? They're going to tune in because they're pissed.
Well, yes, because I was going to say, once I saw that Seth MacFarlane was an executive producer, I was like, oh, he's going to push. He's going to push.
Yeah.
Because he knows he does it with Family Guy every anime. Oh, American Dad, Roger. I'm like, how is this on TV?
Yeah.
So I do feel like it's going to happen. Like you said, probably giving it a chance, but by the trailer, I'm like, I'm already disappointed. I don't feel like this is going to be funny.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and to be completely honest, go ahead. Where we at?
Oh, go up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Damn, I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, Nicole said you still coach.
Oh, yeah. He said he does have Barney teeth. Yep.
Wait, who?
Shay.
Oh. Like the show Dinosaurs, when the baby would always say, not my mama, and hit the dad.
Which was abuse. Right.
The new generation is so sensitive, again, Black culture, but let white folks do it. We wouldn't hear a peep.
No.
A Black joke is just a Black joke.
Yes.
So true. And then these are the same people rapping along to Sexy Red, letting they coochies breathe.
Hands on your knees.
Keep going.
All right, go ahead.
But they were ready to support all the fake reality TV with the fighting and degrading Black folk.
Yep.
What about Boondocks?
And
then draws in the news. I am offended.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, we pick and choose selective outrage, like my man Chris Rock said. It's selective outrage because we're not as mad as real people who show their entire ass on reality shows and nobody bats an eye. Like, I would like to see how many women on there watch reality TV. And we should be just as, if we're going to say we need to clean up the image, we should be just as outraged with that depiction of our Black women in these reality show settings. We should be just as outraged because, to me, I think we've watched people change their face. We've watched Nene turn into a whole new person. We've watched fight after fight after fight after drink after thrown in your face. We've watched that.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can support that and find some type of relevancy to the culture, then how do you take a cartoon that's written about people in the ghetto and be like, this is crazy?
I haven't seen a positive review yet.
That's what I'm saying. And but then if we say those same things, let's say this was a thread and I got into a thread and said, Housewives is a horrible depiction of Black women. Do you know how they will fry my ass? But in actuality, it's true. Like, we've watched people's lives be destroyed from these housewife shows.
And it's still continuing.
And nobody stops it. But then the cartoon that is fiction, we're going to be like, no, that ain't right. It's a fictional cartoon. These are real fucking people. Nene is a whole nother person, and nobody has said, I think something's wrong. She is no longer the person that started the show physically.
No.
At all. There's no signs of the old Nene at all besides her voice. And nobody's like, maybe this kind of changed her because...
Yeah, there's been talks, but nobody cares anymore at this point. It's like, okay, Nene, you're still changing her face. My only thing is, if it's going to be offensive, let it be funny. Because one thing I can say about Family Guy, it is offensive to everyone, but it is hilarious and you have no choice but to laugh. So even with this, I'm praying that it is going to be funny. So we'll give it a chance, y'all, because y'all are dragging the hell out of the show, dragging it.
I hope we give it a chance.
Wait, okay, I'm sorry. Well, Chuck said, let's find Tammy a real job.
She ain't had one since the real world.
Nicole said, don't forget about Jersey Shore. Drunks fights, multiple people sleeping. Yeah, Jersey Shore was disgusting. And then Mob Wives. Most of us have watched Good Times. This is nowhere near accurate to the show. We are stuck on that point.
Yeah. Because we keep thinking we supposed to hear temporary layoffs, easy credit ripoffs.
And Nicole, in response, she said she changed when Greg passed.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that weighed on her a lot.
Yeah.
Because when she got on there and was like, she was on an interview and saying like, my husband is dying right now. That's when I was like, ugh.
And then her son's.
And nobody stopped it. Everybody's like, okay, we'll think we're gonna
the next thing.
We're gonna give you a break, and then they're like, keep the cameras rolling. Like, it was fucking terrible.
So we'll give it a chance, because anything to me, if Seth MacFarlane is a part of it, it will be offensive, but it'll be funny. Because look at the work he's done with Family Guy, American Dad, hilarious, all hilarious. So I'm interested to see, but I'm also like, I feel like some of this is not gonna go well because it's not gonna be funny.
And I think if it's not funny, it's gonna be because it's true. Because I'm sure there's a black. If there's the guy from Boondocks is involved. He's one of the guys involved.
He is?
Yes, he is.
Aaron?
The other one.
What other one?
Hold on. And then Ninth Wonder is doing the music for it.
That doesn't make it any better.
What I'm saying is there are black hands, no different than Nickelodeon. There's black hands in this.
Yeah.
So
yes,
I'm hoping that somebody at the table will be able to say when Seth has gone too far.
My point is, I hope this isn't like a Black Lady sketch show. For anybody who has ever watched that,
terrible.
The show was terrible. They were trying too hard to resonate with Black women and Black culture, and it wasn't funny. I don't care what anybody says. That is one unpopular opinion, and that is one hill I'm willing to die on. It was not funny, and I laugh at everything. that's what I am hoping doesn't happen with this show, where you're trying so hard to appeal to the Black audience and our tropes and the things that we say, where you'll essentially be like, oh, well, let's try this joke, and it doesn't land well, and it just keeps going week after week after week, where it's just not funny, if that makes sense.
I agree 1,000%, because then you're just putting out racial slurs, and that's the reason why Dave Chappelle walked away from Chappelle Show,
right?
Because things were racially driven, and you're laughing at versus with,
right?
And so then now that's where he drew the line and said, yeah, these sketches ain't really,
they're not funny.
Yeah, these sketches are just because you want to say something about
exactly
Black people.
So I'm hoping that isn't the case with this show, well, with this cartoon, with this animation, whatever we want to call it. I'm hoping that that's not the case, because when they canceled Black Lady Sketch Show, I was like, thank you, finally take this off the air, because this is not a good representation. This show sucks.
Yeah, it was. It was terrible. Sorry, I was looking at this. Somebody hit me up live. Darlisha, we can definitely talk about promoting your event.
Oh, yes. I saw the flyer, and then I wanted to get with you on it. So yes.
Oh, she just sent that.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll definitely, yes. See how we work? Definitely. We'll make sure it's a good cause, so we'll definitely support it.
And speaking of good cause, hold on, go ahead.
So so I was about to talk. Well, let's talk about this ignorant mother.
No, mine was going to be positive.
Before we go into positivity and the messy letter, because we're rolling today. All right. Let's talk about this. Hey guys, watch this video and y'all tell me what you think.
Oh no.
Hey yo, don't nobody know your daughter is 14, 15 years old, man. They don't. Especially when they see them wearing these tight ass shorts with their ass cheeks hanging out the goddamn shorts. Men see physical, we see it. We don't know she 15, 14, man. Sis, you don't see your daughter out there look like she having an ass out contest with you? You ain't gonna say nothing? Or you just gonna victimize the people that look at her? Ain't you the one that bought them motherfucking clothes? Huh? Ain't you the one that, man, check that shit. It's warm as hell, man. You got these little girls walking down the street. I'm riding down the block, seeing all the kids for the prom. Somebody, all the little girls, prom dresses, got their ass in they.
For my rants, we're gonna need the Joker's sound, and here we go. Diss nigga. He is the diss nigga of the day. Now, I'm gonna tell you why. This nigga of the day, not donkey of the day, because guess what? This nigga.
Tell me more.
What he is overall expressing, I completely understand. The dress of some of these young girls are completely inappropriate. All right. I see it. Mr. Purvis, you see it. Working in the school district, you see that these girls come to school completely inappropriate. And the attention that it grabs are for pedophiles and young boys. As a grown man, I can identify underage ass.
Yeah. See, that's what I was going to say. And I agree, Cookie. My thing is, she said the delivery was awful. It was, but you understand where he's coming from. Like you said, age appropriate, attire. But a 14-year-old when you're looking at one.
There's nothing. The first thing that can tell you about these girls being young is their teeth. Ain't nothing. You can see 14-year-old teeth.
Right.
15-year-old teeth, 17, 18-year-old teeth. You can tell when these girls are young. You can completely tell. You, sir, talking about I can see it at the prom and the ass is out. Hey, whoa. How much staring are you doing?
A lot, because you look like a creeper.
And as men, the delivery of what he was saying was completely terrible and offsetting to anybody that is a woman, mother, or child, or any of that stuff. As a father, I would immediately think, not, yeah, bro, you got a point. I would think, nigga, was you looking at my daughter?
Yes.
Because what sexual connotation do you have spinning in your mind on the immediate onsight of these young girls dressed like this? Where does your mind immediately go? Yo, we looking at the daughter. I can't even tell what's going. You can tell.
You can tell.
You can tell by the way they lace their shoes. Yeah, because they don't lace their shoes like. Look, I promise you, like
what?
Yeah. They do it like in like little creative ways. You can tell, it's not just I lace my shoes.
Yeah.
You can see when a woman, I ain't got time for all these cute little styles to lace my shoes.
Put my damn shoes on.
I put my damn shoes on. I gotta go to work. They do little cute things with their shoes and all that. And then their Crocs.
They're probably wearing Crocs with the little.
I was gonna say the Crocs ain't no grown woman wearing Crocs with a whole bunch of SpongeBobs and all unicorns and all that. And come on, man. Come on, bruh. Stop it. Like, stop. I get what you were saying, but you said it in such a way it made me feel like you're a pedophile.
Yeah, you're creepy. You have tried it multiple times, and you probably got checked, and that's why you like, well, you shouldn't have been wearing that. No, you didn't.
I didn't know that was your daughter, sir. She's at the bus. She just got off the yellow bus, sir. I seen what you did. This one, I'm tired of. Now, see, we got cartoons.
Yeah, he said, ouch, I wear my Crocs like that. Sorry. And Nicole said she's glad she got all boys. Yeah.
Here's the thing. At a certain point in time, we have this is the Diddy shit that we just didn't talk about, right? And now these weirdos have phones that they put messages out like this. Sir, now we need to check every woman that you've been encountered with.
Yeah.
And we need age checks with your ass.
Because you're the creepy guy by the bus station that's looking at these girls. Hey, can I holler? How old is you? Oh, you a little young thing, ain't you? Get out my face.
The shoe, I promise y'all, hey, Coach Purvis can tell y'all they lace their shoes in weird little ways and make loops and all that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? Slide my shoe on. Most people don't even, they set their shoe up so they don't even gotta tie that motherfucker no more. Slip my shoe on and roll.
And be out.
You can tell by these young girls' knees that they're young.
They're what?
Their knees. Most of them don't even know how to walk in the shit that they wear. That immediately tells you, like, she young and she don't even, she's not comfortable in it. Then when they walk around with they arms like this, you can say she's not comfortable. Yeah. And that's when you be like, now, baby, you put some clothes on. Yeah. You can see that. You can see this. Yo, ignorant ass is like, titties. That is a little girl.
Or ass.
Because here's what we know. Here's what we know. The majority of women are wearing leggings. They're wearing leggings. Like the majority of women are wearing leggings. Why? Because it's comfortable, it's quick, in, out, let's roll with it. That's what you see, right? That's what you see. But you can tell a woman's body from a child's body.
Absolutely.
It's it.
Both ways.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Now, you pervert are scoping the scene.
Yes.
He's one of those guys that you see picking up girls from high school that's too damn old and they think it's cute because my guy drives, all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the protection.
Or the creepy guy that's always saying something slick when you're walking by him.
Ew.
Yes. Like every woman, and I'm pretty sure the ladies that are on here now has dealt with a guy like this when they were young. You've experienced him in some shape or form, whether it's somebody in your family or somebody just walking around
Lord,
where they've said something that made you feel uncomfortable. And you knew damn well that you were in high school, middle school, whatever have you. And he would say something. He knew damn well how old you were, but he thought he could get away with it. I've experienced this man on multiple occasions.
Here's the problem. He don't got nobody checking him.
No.
See, now, if you was a friend of mine and you put that out there in the world, that would be followed with, nigga, you wrong. 2, you gonna put a video back out there saying something that sounds remotely right. And 3, we're gonna get you some help.
Yes.
Because I can almost bet a check that you done touched somebody's little girl.
Yes.
And if I got daughters, you're not welcome to my home anymore because you're a creeper.
Yes.
Like,
absolutely. Like Kayla said, what was her comment? He very much is giving, I only have eyes for little girls. Yeah. And then she said, because I can tell you they all been under the age of 14.
Because he gave an age. That's how weird he is. This dude gave an age. They're 14 years old. So then you encountered a 14-year-old. And in your mind, you fantasize this to be older. But the question is, sir, when you found out she was 14, did you stop?
Right.
Or did you be like, well, because I'm going to tell you the ignorant things that I've heard. This is one of the most ignorant things I've heard from a man, and he got checked. His quote was, if there's grass on the field, play ball. I'll say it again. This ignorant said, if it's grass on the field, we play ball. That's what I'm saying. Men, we are so needed. We are so needed. So let's step up. Like, let's step. This is when our little young girls, they grow up to be older women and say they don't feel protected because guys like that don't get checked and they become predatory on girls, and one after another, and young girls don't feel safe to tell nobody because they really don't know who to tell, because first name first, people gonna think that they lying or you saying something that they ain't supposed to say.
What were you wearing?
Yeah, what were you wearing? Why did you provoke him? Why you got them little ass shorts on anyway? All that stuff is gonna go in, and it's gonna negate the fact that you have a man who is far more mature and advanced that is preying and grooming a little girl in multiple ways. This is where that whole I don't feel protected stuff comes from. And guys, we got to do a better job because niggas like him need to be done in.
Yeah.
No, there's no other way.
Don't be your Uncle Creepy.
I'm sorry, Purvis, you got a comment.
At the crossroads every morning, I have 2 female teachers with us, and we point them out, and they go get them. Dress code.
That's what I'm saying. Like this shouldn't be. And I will admit, some of these parents, you need to be aware of what your child may be putting on, or, you know, maybe even trying to sneak in the bathroom, because that happened when I was younger. The girls, you sneak and roll their little tennis skirts up higher than what they have to be. But as a man and as an adult, you know what's happening. You shouldn't be like,
And sometimes it doesn't even take
What is wrong with you?
That little girl could be wearing some sweatpants and you still gonna be a creeper.
And jeans and all that. Like, y'all gotta stop it. Y'all gotta stop it. I promise you that these little girls feel so weirded out around y'all because they come into my room and they talk to people like Coach Purvis all the time, telling us how creepy people are. Stop being creepy. That's it.
Exactly. And go find a grown woman, but she probably don't want you either.
Not looking like this. Where's he at? You, sir, sleep with little girls. Can't you see it? I can.
Yeah. You've definitely hit on
someone's
you have hit on someone's baby.
Who's this?
You definitely have. Annie, she said a creep will always find a way to look. Absolutely.
Yes, they will.
Absolutely. And try to justify it. Absolutely.
Annie, I'm putting you on blast. So here we're going to be starting a series with TDS concert series, and it's going to start with Miss Fox. So we're working on that right now. So I'm putting her on blast. So whenever she pops up, we got some things that we got to do. But our concert series will be starting with Miss Anne is it Marie?
Anne-Marie Fox.
Anne-Marie Fox.
You've known her for years.
I didn't know if it was because you say Annie.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to say Annie Marie and it'd be dead ass wrong. The stage name is
Anne-Marie Fox.
Anne-Marie
Fox. That's actually her name.
But I'm saying, what's the stage name? What is the stage name? Is it Anne-Marie?
Anne-Marie Fox.
Okay, Anne-Marie Fox. That's the stage name. So we're going to be starting with Anne-Marie Fox with our concert series, and we're going to do not a live concert because we're going to do a concert. It's kind of like the tiny desk
series. And have you seen Front Porch?
Them niggas, I swear to God, them niggas stole my idea.
You gotta work faster.
The reason why I said that when COVID happened, as soon as COVID happened and we were stuck, I said, man, people should start doing concerts on the porch, because I was playing music loud on the porch, and the lady across the street was like, I cut it off, and she was like, no, keep it going, because it just feels good to hear music, because everybody was outside, but we were all in other places. And then don't you know that I said,
work faster, my nigga. Gotta be quicker than that.
I don't know people with a band. I got so many ideas when it comes down to live music, because most of our audience in here today are what's that?
Annie, are you okay?
Annie, are you okay? Yes, we're doing a concert series, Jay, and it's going to start with Miss Anne-Marie Fox. For she's going to be doing the first one, and we working out the kinks on that. But what I was saying is, like, I have so many ideas for concerts because our 30 and plus crowd suffers of just where they can go to hear good music. I'll be honest with you guys. This was something that we learned from Chat GPT. Now, Chat GPT, when you use it, it pulls information from everywhere. So when I put in our demographics, it literally said less than 10% of the radio stations that are out here focus on 30 and up.
Which is why our radio station does exactly that.
So make sure you listen to our music and let us know how we're doing.
Mhm.
What we got?
Work faster, my nigga.
Yeah. Because I be having ideas, but then I'd be like,
let's go.
I'm big
I'm
bearded.
tired of people stealing our ideas.
I'm big bearded angry.
Oh no, because according to Nicole,
concert series coming up soon with
Are we
TDS
ready for
Radio.
the messy letter?
It's the
It's
messy letter
7:30.
time. Instead of slur of speech. Once again, slow down. You get too excited. You sound like you've been drinking. So it's that time for the messy letter. Here we go.
Title: Should I tell my husband about our child? And it goes like this. Please hide my identity. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Not husband, boyfriend. My boyfriend of 6 years got so drunk that he gave me his phone. Oh, no. That's not the right one. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. We get a lot. Okay. Yes, so it is my husband. Please keep me anonymous. I am married now for 3 years and very much in love. Last year, while visiting my husband in December, my ex called me to tell me his father passed away. So the day before Christmas, I secretly went to his place to comfort him, and we ended up having sex. And then came back.
Whoa,
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Make sure I start that. What?
Yes.
Say that again.
I am married now for 3 years.
Correct.
And very much in love.
Yes.
Last year, while visiting my husband in December, my ex called me to tell me his father passed away.
Okay.
So day before Christmas,
Yeah.
I secretly went to his place to comfort him.
Right.
And we ended up having sex.
Oh, shit.
And then came home to my husband.
And there's more to the letter.
Oh, yeah. Problem is, I'm pregnant. And I suspect he might be the father because I slept with him during the days I was fertile. But I didn't think I'd get pregnant. My prayer is my child doesn't come out looking like him because it'll be a problem. Question: should I tell my ex or die with the secret? My husband is happy about the child, but part of me feels bad for my ex because he lost most of his family members. Please advise.
You can, well, what answer do we want to give here?
Well, Annie said, you ain't in love. Let's start there.
Yeah, let's start at the top.
Hey, Steph, how you doing, girl?
Yeah, let's start at the top. Hey, what's up, cuz?
Hey, girl.
Okay, so what's this one?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
So here's what I'm saying. Now, there's two ways to go about this. Now, old school, you go to the grave with this. Because there have been old school men when people talk about, I want that traditional woman. Yeah. Well, when you was driving truck, she was, and then you taking care, you was taking care of somebody else's kid, and she knew she better not say nothing because not only will she get lumped up and nothing happened to you, then financial security would go away. So there's plenty of men who have been paying and taking care of other guys' kids. So you can go with that until this man has a feeling like something's up.
Ain't right.
Something's not correct. And then you got to be ready to go to war with what you did. Or you can get this all out the way right now, let the chips fall where they may, and decide what it is that you have left. But there's no gray. You either gonna go to the grave with this,
or you're gonna say something.
Are you gonna say something
and accept the consequences? Because that's opening Pandora's box.
Now, I don't know.
We have some comments.
Okay, because I don't know.
Cookie said.
Wait. We got what's this?
Oh, I'm sorry. So as she said, secret. I already knew it was something. She had an agenda already. She ain't no way. Hey, girl. And then Cookie said, ouch, just tell the truth because the outcome can have lasting effects years later. Yes. Is her husband a job? I'm confused on her saying she visited him. Yeah, that was the only thing I didn't understand in the letter. But one thing I will say,
she said that she visited her husband.
Yeah, she said that in the letter. But one thing I will say to those of you who are new to our messy letter, people don't know how to write.
Yeah.
So she might not have meant that and meant something else. Who knows? But yeah, I was confused by that too.
I just think you It depends on if you want to be ratchet or not, because you've already done something crazy.
Yeah.
So you've done something crazy.
You cheated on your husband only 2 years of being married.
Right.
With your ex who literally called you and said, "Oh, my father passed away." Were you looking for sympathy cheeks?
Yes, because that's what people do.
Right.
You've experienced it.
Yeah.
When mom passed, people rang you for sympathy
Oh, yeah.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Things be, oh, I'm so sorry. It didn't work. Okay, I'll check back with you. The fuck out of here. So anyway, because they do. Men are the fucking worst. Oh, my mom died. What you doing tonight? Oh, Lord, I'm going through it. You busy? Nigga.
Because you called her, really?
Who died?
It was her ex's father.
So your dad died, who you probably didn't know.
Nigga.
And then...
and maybe the dad also could have been old.
Yeah. Probably didn't know.
Not that it means...
Oh, I don't know if I want to hear that.
It hurts.
Yeah. Okay. But then the first call you make to an ex that you ain't seen or talked to or been with like that in 2 years, you make that call to her first and you tell her that. And then you're stupid enough to go over there.
Like Cookie said, she may have been cool with the family.
This nigga knew what he was doing. This was a premeditated cheek move. You don't
premeditated cheek move.
Because you didn't. You telling her about your dad wasn't that devastating for her to go over. This woman is married now. See, there's rules to this shit. Now, she's married. If you all legit and up, then you tell your husband, I'm going to go see blase blah.
Yeah, because she did say she snuck.
You said I snuck, which lets me further know that this ain't so.
Yeah, you're not as, like Annie said, you're not as in love as you say you are.
Right. This was a premeditated cheat. This was a reason for y'all to sleep together again on the death of your father or his father. This nigga don't, 50% of us don't know who our dads are. That is a stat. That is a fucking stat. 50%. No, he was on the other side of the 50 and you felt that bad. Oh, and then you gave him the buns. Tell that man and go live with the nigga whose daddy died. Go live with the dude who dad died.
See, that's the thing I'm thinking too. So
Where?
Chuck said, why? Wait, click on it, nigga.
Wait, what was
Go
this?
down one.
Okay.
Why wouldn't she have used protection if she was going to let him hit it? Right.
Right.
Well, because she used that. Well, I didn't know I was ovulating, so she didn't know, allegedly.
Yes, premeditated cheeks in 2024. Because the thing about it is, if you just be straight up now, you can get premeditated cheeks. Like you ain't gotta lie and be like, oh man, that's just so stressful. My dad died. She been wanting to sleep with you anyway.
Because she came over mighty quick.
Right. And so it didn't take your dad dying.
Yeah,
because there's nothing that she can do. The nigga's in the ground.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, and keep it moving.
What can you do to make him feel better? As a person who has lost both parents, there is really absolutely nothing that someone can do to make you feel, even if that was a sympathy cheek call. When that is over, the father's still dead, and I still got to deal with grief.
Yeah.
So y'all just wanted to have sex.
Pretty much.
And at the end of the day, tell this man what happened and let's roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Because did she say it's a chance that he's not the father, or she knows he's not the father?
Well, I think it's a chance. So let me go back. And then we have another comment.
Okay.
She was with it from jump. She would be single in less than 24 hours. Yeah. She said, problem is I'm pregnant and I'm suspecting he might be the father because I slept with him during the days I was fertile, but I didn't think I'd get pregnant.
What? These young dummies. I hope she's young.
It sounds like she's young.
No matter the circumstance, she needs to be bold and tell her husband, because he doesn't deserve the BS.
No, he doesn't deserve that at all.
No, he doesn't. Or take it to the grave, baby.
But if that child comes out looking like her ex, like,
ride it out. I don't know.
And then
take it to the grave.
You literally went to go and sleep with this man. Your husband didn't notice that you were missing for some time?
He may trust her, and then you may have once again premeditated. So we set this up, like, so this was a setup. You know what I mean? And then the unfortunate part is you violated this person's trust, because in certain relationships, you don't got the whole latch and key. It's more so, hey, I'll be right back. Okay, be safe. Text me if you need me. And then the person walk out the door, but you're not like, where you going? Where you going? Who you gonna be with? Where you been? Leave a number. I'm gonna check. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So then it's easy to play on a person like that and make premeditated cheeks calls because, oh, well, he'll be gone this time and she'll be gone that time, and then cheeks.
Well, Gabe said she young. Look at her teeth and shoelaces.
Word. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad y'all fuck with what I'm saying. Look at her teeth and her shoelaces. You'll be like, she 18. Ain't no way in hell.
And Cookie said, no, don't take it to the grave. She said, I say that from experience. Ooh, girl, wait a minute. Do you still have Maury's number, Chuck?
Well, see, the only reason why I say take it to the grave, it's serious, but it's a joke. Don't put yourself in a stressful situation to cause you to have a miscarriage, because you're going to stress for the whole rest of your time. So just ride it out. Take your little maternity pictures and reveal party. Ooh. And just go ahead and dig that grave and gut this man from the rooter to the tutor.
That man is going to be hurt because she said he's excited about the child too.
Yeah, go ahead and ride it out. Ride it out. Right. And we're mad about a cartoon. People out here doing, she probably made a comment. We don't need this. We don't need you fucking your ex while you're married.
And thinking that you wouldn't
and thinking
get pregnant
it's okay
when you were fertile. What?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
because then you could sit here. The other thing is you could sit here and say all this hooting and hollering, and then it ends up being your husband.
His.
Yeah. So now you really look stupid. Like, man.
That's why I said.
One of my biggest fears is that somebody out here is having me looking stupid like this. I would be so mad. Like, really? I would rather you tell me. Don't have me look stupid. Don't, like you said, don't have me go through all the motions, the maternity.
Oh, you mean
pictures.
Specifically in this position, or somebody cheating in general?
Well, cheating in general, that always is fair, because I'm like, number one, nigga, really? Like, if you wanted something, go speak, nigga. Like, there's no reason for you to cheat. But then as a guy, I would really, really be like, nigga, really? We went through all of this: baby showers, gifts, laughing, everybody smiling in the picture. We did maternity shoots. I'm holding the baby. I'm cutting the umbilical cord, and this child doesn't belong to me. Mm-hmm. Now I'm sitting here with the assy face. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So
that's
then
what I'm saying. There's ways to. Hey, you gotta pick and choose your battles here.
But then, even if she did do that, let's say she goes ahead and she orders a paternity test, and it comes out that it's not his, then now what? You know for a fact this isn't his child.
Mm-hmm.
And then what if the ex is like, I feel like that could have been mine because me and you had our little sneaky link and I want to be involved.
So I'm going to help you with your ratchet situation here. So then what you do is you wait this out and you make this man feel good about what's happening and everything else, because we can't see the baby right now. We don't know the face. We don't know nothing. Right. And then maybe you go ahead and take the little DNA test, and that's cool. Go ahead and figure it out. Find a way to get some saliva of his and figure it out. And then if the baby is his, all is well. If the baby ain't his, there's a few things I need you to do to secure the bag. Make sure he signs the birth certificate, because then that's your child support.
Jesus Christ.
Because you're going to get that.
Oh, God.
All right.
End the show.
What? We got to secure the bag because you got to go. You got to go. So now you got to leave. You can't be like, oh, I'm out and now I don't have anything. There's a child there. So now what is she supposed to do? You got to secure the bag.
Girl, figure it the fuck out. You shouldn't have been in this situation to begin with.
Oh, man, that's not how the court works. So, so this is what you do. Now I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you how to do this, man. Gabe, look, so she's in a tough situation. We need to help her.
No, damn it, no. No.
Make sure.
So you're saying the man that is her husband should sign the birth certificate?
He's gonna have
regardless.
to. He's gonna have to. So like, she's got to ride this thing. If you're gonna ride it out, you got to ride it out. So if he signs that birth certificate and he claims that child by law, He now is financially responsible for that
so
child.
Then now you got another bitter nigga out here creating a podcast yelling at us.
It's the wave, baby. So now what we're going to do is, now after you do that, right, make sure he signs the podcast. I mean, make sure he signs. You make sure he signs now. And then hopefully you make it about a year or two, maybe even 3. Maybe even 3. Wait as long as you can. All right, wait as long. I'm telling you how to get the bag. This is how you get the bag. Then when y'all finally go to child support court, say he ain't never been there to take care of the kid, and you get arrearages for all that back child support.
This is terrible.
Niggas live it every day, B. So now I'm telling you,
what?
This is how you secure the bag.
No.
And then now you can take all your money plus the money you're getting from him and the back child support, what you're getting from him and all that. Then you're going to get the tax money because then you got the baby. So then you get the tax money. So there's your next come up. And then go be with the original father from the beginning.
Terrible.
It happens every day.
Terrible.
It happens.
Ma'am, if you do that, you deserve the hottest seat in hell.
It happens every day. It's the wave, baby.
Like,
this is what they doing.
Is terrible.
And then stack them. Then go get you another kid, secure the bag on that. Cause see, that's what the ladies doing with the boy Diggs and Future and Bow Wow and all them.
Joy.
Then stack you another one, have you another kid, do the same thing. Now you got 2 bags. We good to go. And we gonna ride that out because that's the wave, baby. If we're going to be ratchet, let's be ratchet. Now, all of a sudden, we want to be holy. And then, you know what? I don't know whose baby this is. No, baby, you in the game. Let's play. Don't be righteous now.
That is terrible advice.
We see it every day. We see it every day. I say now, at this point in time, wait. Are y'all cussing me out?
Oh, no. The 18K for donor.
There we go. Come on now.
Coach teaching you how to make it into heaven fast. Next one. Or hell. Yes, thank you. Now let's flip the ghetto script. Husband knew all along he couldn't have kids. He was just waiting for her to say who baby it is and embarrass her at the shower. Now what?
That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna be ratchet, let's just be ratchet the whole way. This is
It's about to be a Tubi movie.
Let's just be ratchet the whole way. Ride it out. Because right now, at this point in time, you could be telling on yourself and then flip it. And then now it's like a Twilight Zone episode and it really is his child. Now you're like,
yes. And that's the thing.
Ride that shit out. Don't fuck up now. Because then you may be admitting to a mistake that you don't have to admit to. Ride it out. Then if it ain't his, be the victim. It's what the fuck happens all the time. He wasn't there for me. And then all that back child support. I done told people that. Like, it's wild to see that people that you've been married with could take you to court and get back child support. Like, you wasn't there. You'd be like, but I was there. I've seen men cry. Like, what do you mean? It ain't even my kid, sir. Did you sign the birth certificate? Well, yeah, because I would. Well, so I mean,
this is terrible. Anyone who operates like this is going to hell.
Oh my God. There are so many people who do. And I'm only saying this as satire because literally this is how people handle that situation.
It's terrible.
And then you get men who are taking care of children who don't belong to them because ratchet people decided to not tell the truth. And because you put your name on that birth certificate, you are stuck.
That should be considered fraud in some sort of way.
It should be, but it happens to good guys. Everything I said was satire. So hopefully y'all understand.
So-called alleged good guys come out here hooting and hollering at single women who ain't had nothing to do with their situation. It's like, ooh, you're angry. Ouch. But now I see why.
Didn't happen to me, guys. Don't do. See, you gotta watch your hand gesture. She's like, and this is the reason. No, it's not. It's not the reason. I did not. That didn't happen to me, but I have seen it happen to other men in our family. We'll talk about it off air. I am giving a true testament of what actually happened to a man in our family.
Is it someone that I don't claim?
No, it's one. It's a man in our family. I can't say who, because if I say who, people will be like, him. No, but I have seen it. And I've seen it to others where you just be like, he the dad. Once you sign on that line, there's nothing that can take you off of it. And it's freaking messed up.
That should be considered fraud.
And then and that woman she can sit in that courtroom and say, well, he's never done anything. And then boom, you stuck.
Insane. 18 years. And on the 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his. To quote the great Kanye West.
It happens. Like but I think at this point in time, everybody's saying tell, but what if she tell and it's his? I'm not saying shit.
Well, then you just exposed that you cheated. So either we're gonna work through this and keep it moving or nah. But I'm like, 2 years and you didn't cheat on me. So what? Next his mom died and you gonna go back and get your cheeks clapped? Like what?
I mean, she's been getting her cheeks clapped. You don't just after 2 years call somebody and then now you get an automatic premeditated booty appointment.
I mean, it's happened to me.
No, I'm saying, but it wasn't successful after 2 years.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
No.
This was a successful premeditated booty appointment. After 2 years, yeah, it don't happen that easy just because somebody died. Y'all been doing this for some time. And so it was just another reason. And then now
to get your cheeks clapped.
Because you like him. You like old buddy over here.
Yes.
Because you don't love your husband. Because how could you do such a terrible thing to your husband?
And like Annie said, how can he still essentially get in contact with her if you're married? She's still getting left.
Word.
I mean, but there are some guys that'll be like, well, let's work through this. And,
Right. Because how can he still call her? 2 years? You still got access numbers and all that. Like, granted, I mean, she may be not changed, but how does he feel comfortable enough to call you? And then you be like, yeah, we're going to do this. Because your dad died. I feel so bad. Y'all get
this is terrible.
Ride out the ratchet.
This
and
is
just
terrible.
Continue the cycle of mediocrity. And Annie, you're watching. Let's just continue the PlayStation 5s and mediocrity.
Oh God, it has to stop somewhere.
Nope. Why? Why? We are on a train of self-destruction. Let's just keep it going because at this point in time, what are we talking about?
What, only Unc Shay stand with her.
Right. Like we're at this point in time, it's just to do what you did is treacherous. Like
yes.
You did something that is like
you're foul. And once again, why do people operate as if STIs do not exist? Like you had unprotected sex with this man. You don't know what or who he slept with or who that other person slept with. So you don't know if this nigga's balls is itchy or whatever have you, or if he has something that's incurable. And then what did you do? You jumped right on it, unprotected with no problem, and then slept with your husband. And then what?
And we're not saying because you got itchy balls, you got an STD. I mean, balls itch. Jesus Christ.
Just saying, but it's amazing to me. Like people's thought process and how reckless they are. Like, do you not care?
No, they don't.
That's disgusting.
I just told you they don't care.
That's disgusting.
People are reckless in these streets. And so that's what I'm saying. Now, at this point in time, this is a woman who has decided to be ratchet. And I can say that comfortably because you are a married woman. Like now, if you weren't married, then it was just like one of those things like, ouch.
Yeah, if you're single, girl, do you.
But you're married. And so then now the thing, now, here's why you shut up. Because in the state of North Carolina, they're married. If this was in North Carolina, he could sue him and her.
Absolutely.
The husband can.
As he should.
The husband can sue him and her.
As he fucking should.
So if you live in a state if you live in a Commonwealth, you better shut the fuck up. Cause woo.
As the fucking should.
Because
I want everything. Bitch, I want your eyelashes. I want it all.
Don't take her furry spiders.
I want it all. I want that damn 20-inch wig. I want them damn nails. Pop them all off, bitch. I want it all.
I'm glad y'all saying it because when we say it, like he's bitter. Like, no.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing because I've never had to deal with it. So you are shining light on a completely different area of life.
That's why I be trying to tell women, like, y'all gotta be easy. Like sometimes when these brothers be like, what do you mean?
But
sometimes
I was about to say sometimes, because don't bother nobody until you get your shit handled.
Well, I didn't know she was cheating. Now I'm stuck.
That's not my problem.
I don't want to be lonely.
That's not my problem.
I don't want to be lonely.
That's not my problem.
I don't deserve love because my woman cheated on me.
Not with me.
Oh well. There's those that are out there that do it. That's what I'm saying. So then,
she's all wrong. She's terrible.
And then he impregnates her, and then now the situation just continues to go worse and worse and worse.
That's why I always ask, what could you have done better in your last relationship? And if you say, "Oh well, I feel like she," what could you have done better?
What could I have done better in my last relationship? Communicated. Yeah, better communication.
And that's typically the answer that I get. But then sometimes I'll get, that's not what I asked you, baby. It's not what I said, you, not her. And then what was the best thing about your partner? Because it was obviously something that you did like about him.
So here's the, right. Or it was just the cheeks. So here's what.
That could be it.
Here's the final thing. Yes or no? We got people watching. The final thing is, should she tell or not? I say, honestly, and I'm being dead serious, don't tell. Don't tell until you know.
I hate to say it, but I agree. Until you know, because you very well could be messing up your entire household, and then it's his child. But you know you're wrong, because you still got to live with the fact that you cheated on this man.
And I will get over that quick.
Terrible.
She's already over it. If she didn't get pregnant, this letter wouldn't even exist.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She's already over that.
That's true.
They've been cheating for quite some time.
It's terrible.
It's the oh shit moment.
So why did you get married? Just be single.
So, but are you telling? Are you not telling people? I say, don't tell.
Until you know. That is true. The truth always comes out. Always.
Yeah, it comes out when somebody's drunk uncle at a cookout done said, you know that ain't your daddy, right? Oh shit. Somebody get the liquor off him. Nah, because y'all been holding this secret for 14 years. And that ain't your daddy. Your daddy is the nigga that's over on Third. Not the nigga walking around with no shoelaces in his shoes begging. Yep, that's your daddy. Mom. Mom. It'll come out when the kid's in the teen. Now the kid's like, oh, why would you lie to me? And dad's over there like a Tyler Perry movie. Still my son. I'm going to take care of him. Fucking idiot. She only cheated because she knows she can get away with it.
All right.
Because if she knew she couldn't get away with it, she wouldn't have did it. I'm trying to tell you.
People are awful. Or they need a blood transfusion or organ done. Yeah, because shit gets real when they do those tests. And it's like, wait a minute.
Right. Son, I need a kidney.
He's not a match.
Sorry, Pops. Is that why my mom would let me give? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It's just a matter of when and how.
No, that's just jokes.
It's a matter of when and how, but it's going to come out.
I say leave it. I hate to say it that way. I just say at this point in time, just go ratchet. Hold on to it until you can't hold on to no more.
I mean, as soon as the baby is born, she can do a paternity test. And then there's some cases where you can get one beforehand, but still, probably more accurate once the baby's here.
Yeah. No. We gotta wait till the baby's here. But I would, in her shoes, depending on her like financial situation, all that shit like that, I'm shutting up.
Listen, if you're gonna be a bold bitch like that, you better make sure you got money.
Well, yeah, this was definitely big nipple energy. But what I'm saying is,
just saying,
you know, poor people cheat all the time.
I was about to say, you shouldn't be making moves like that if you're dependent on somebody. Well, we talked about it yesterday, the audacity of it all when we were talking about D&M.
Yeah, that was crazy. But
by the way, you can always tune into our previous messy letters.
To know what's going on
TDS Radio on our YouTube. You can check it out there. I changed our handle, so it's no longer TDS Media 3133. It's actually TDS Radio on YouTube.
Okay, great. And I am the drunk uncle that would say it when somebody pissed me off. What'd she say? Oh, she want to be a smart ass, right? That's why her kids is cousins and brothers and sisters at the same damn time.
So with that being said, we're going to end this show before things get really bad. All right. You have been an amazing audience. I love you
Thank
all
y'all
so much.
And hopefully the new people, y'all come back because we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Yes. Do we have any specific interviews tomorrow?
No, we don't.
Okay, so no specific interviews tomorrow. Just
so more of this.
All you get is just the Sibs and foolishness tomorrow.
Yes. And another messy letter.
And please, if you can, guys, I'm going to put it in the website, or I'll tell you, www.tdsradio.com. Please go check out the radio station, listen to the music, give us some critiques. It's a little bit of the past, a little bit of the present, and a little bit of the future. We play a little bit of all of it, but a nice healthy blend because we're older and you don't want to hear a whole bunch of each of them because we get tired of that old shit sometimes because we want to be ratchet. Then we get tired of that ratchet sometimes and we just want to go down memory lane. So listen to all of it.
Thank you, Mr. Anthony. He said he liked the show. I hope you come back, honey.
I hope you do too. I love y'all.
Oh, I love you too, Shay.
Hey man, you with the hearts? You got tight Shay pants on, bro? Just joking. Maybe the hearts are for Kim. Because they better not be for me.
Love you too, big bro.
Even though we do say that to each other.
Which I love.
So we do say
I love the fact that you guys say that.
And so for everybody who's sticking with us, we love you too. TDS Radio. See you tomorrow. Our voice, our culture.